Hello, hello. It is time to put my tea, that's way too hot for me anyways, down, and let's get to working out. Find your way onto your mat. Let's make our way all the way down onto our backs. Nice and gentle. Take your time. Enjoy just figuring out where your body is in space and time. Feel the ground right underneath you. Wiggle around a little bit, fingers, toes. Settle into the mat right here. Press your arms into the mat. Lift your toes up and then reach them along and feel pressure on your big toe, your little toe, and your heel. I want you to have energy between your knees, like you're holding a pillow between there. And then I want you just to inhale right here. Exhale all the air out of your lungs. Feel your rib cage settle into the mat. Breathing into the sides of your ribs and the back of your ribs. Inhale. And one more nice exhale, not moving, just settling in here as we get ourselves ready to move. And we are going to move. Inhale. On the exhale, rock your hips. Pull your lower back into the mat, peel and curl all the way up to the top. Press those arms into the mat. Inhale. On the exhale, articulate all the way down. Uncurling completely at the bottom. Oh, that feels good. Just that getting your vertebra moving just feels good. Rock your hips. Really pull that lower back down. Take your time. Peel and curl those hips up like it's a piece of tape. Starting at one end, peeling that tape off all the way up to the top. Reach your head long in one direction. That might mean that you need to nod your chin a little bit. Inhale. On the exhale, articulate all the way down. One more just like this. Rock your hips, peel and curl all the way up to the top. Hold it here. Inhale. On the exhale, articulate down. Take your time. Really find that movement with each vertebra. There's no big chunks of back coming down. Uncurl completely at the bottom. Cross your right leg over your left and rock your hips. Peel and curl all the way up to the top. I feel a little extra stretch in that right hip. And same idea as with 2 feet on the ground. You're still articulating down, even though it's a little bit more challenging since that left leg gets to do a lot more work all on its own. And rock your hips. Peel and curl all the way up to the top. Hold and slowly coming all the way down. We're just doing 2 on each side. Let's switch to the other side. Unwind those legs. Cross your left leg over your right and rock your hips. Peel and curl all the way up. Hold, inhale, and exhale, coming all the way down. And uncurl and rock your hips. Peel and curl all the way up to the top. Hold it right here. Inhale. On the exhale, coming all the way down. Uncurl all the way at the bottom. That left leg is going to float right into tabletop. Inhale. On the exhale, that right leg is going to float up to meet it. And you're going to tap that right toe on the mat, and exhale pulls it up. And left toe taps down, pull it up. And right. And left. I'm really stabilizing with those abdominal muscles. See if you can turn off your legs. They are just along for the ride. And tap, and tap, and tap. One more time right. One more time left. Both knees come up. They're going to hold. Pull your lower back into the mat. Both feet go towards the mat. Exhale pulls it right back up. And tap, and pull it up. And tap, and pull it up. And tap. Keep those legs going. Hover those arms off the mat. Reach those fingertips to the other side of the room. And the next time those knees pull up, head, neck, and chest lifts up. Keep that head lifted as you tap and bring it up. And tap and up. If you can't quite get down to the mat without keeping that back from popping off the mat, go to where your range of motion is for the day so that your lower back is protected. You're building those nice strong abs. Let's add some arms. Arms go over your head as your toes tap and bring it right back in. And reach and bring it in. And reach and bring it in. And reach. The shoulders stay out of your ears. Let's do 2 more. One more time. Hold right here. Head comes down. Hug your knees into your chest and rock side to side. And right foot's gonna come quietly down on the mat. Left leg is gonna come quietly down on the mat. Feet are hip width apart again. Arms are pressing down to the mat. You're gonna rock your hips, peel and curl all the way up to the top. Press your arms into the mat. Lower your hips a smidge. Really tuck a whole heck of a lot. Make sure those ribs are really tucked in. They're not popping out the front. And hips are going to stay nice and level. Inhale. On the exhale, right leg comes up to tabletop. And you're going to tap that toe down. Bring it right back up. And tap. And bring it up. And tap. Just turning that left glute on. Quick snappy here. And tap. You're using your waist, your obliques, the sides of your waist to keep those hips nice and level. Hold it up at the top. Extend that leg up. Flex your foot. Give me a little press. And press. And press. And press. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Bend that leg into tabletop. Float it down. We're going to make sure that we're nice and even. Retuck those hips even more just in case they snuck out of tuck. Oh, a poet and didn't know it. Press those arms into the mat. Inhale. On the exhale, left leg floats up to tabletop and tap that toe down. Bring it right back up. And tap and bring it up. Inhale, taps it down. Exhale, pulls it up. And tap and bring it up. And tap and up. Let's do 2 more. One more time. Hold it up at the top, extend that leg up, flex your foot, give me a little pulse, and press, and press, and press, and press. And 4, 3, 2, last one. Bend into tabletop, float it down to the mat, and slowly articulate down. Take your time, really get that movement with each vertebra, even here. Oh, it feels good in my lower back. Uncurl completely at the bottom. Legs go flat on the mat. Arms float up to the ceiling. Palms face each other. Inhale, head, neck, and chest lifts up. Hold right here, right in no man's land. If this is where you might be putting an elbow down and coming up all cattywampus, bend your knees and grab the backs of your legs as needed. If you can keep your legs straight and kill all of that momentum, press that lower back into the mat and sit smoothly up, right? There's no other way. We're aiming for smooth. Coming all the way down, rib cage stays on the mat. Inhale, head, neck, and chest lifts. Bring it all the way up. And take it all the way back. This time, inhale, head, neck, and chest lifts. Again, nice and smooth as you come up. We're gonna come halfway back. Hips stay still, feet stay still. Don't let them move at all. Give me a small little lift. And lift, and lift, and lift, and lift, and lift, and lift. And hold it here. Right arm goes out behind you. Use the sides of your waist. Close that arm back in. Left arm opens out behind you and close it back in. Right arm opens and bring it in. And left. Bring it in. Hold it in the center. Right arm comes over your head and bring it down. Left arm comes up and bring it down. And right. And left. Both arms lift up. And it brings it down. You can feel that change of center of gravity. Makes it fabulously challenging. Hold it right here and slowly roll all the way down. Right leg comes into tabletop. On the exhale, left leg comes into tabletop. Those hands float up to the ceiling, and then I'm just gonna let them come all the way down next to you in a goalpost position. Knees are glued tight together, and you're gonna inhale, float them over to the right. Use the left side of your waist, pull it back to center. And over to the left. And pull it back to center. Picking that left hip up to take it over to the right. Pull it back to center. And over to the left. And pull it back to center. One more time, take it to the right. Pull it back to center. And one more time to the left. And pull it back to center. Head, neck, and chest lifts up off the mat. Grab the backs of your legs. Arms and legs go long and bring it right back in. And reach. And reach. Belly button stays pulled in, really stabilizing through that core, working on keeping your abdominals down. They don't get to float up. One more time. Both hands on that right leg, extend the left. I want your knee to stay over your hip and think about pulling your chest up towards your knee. Not your knee to your chest, chest to your knee, and switch, and switch, and switch, and switch. Keep those legs going. Interlace your hands behind your head. Let your head be heavy. Even drop your head back an inch or two. And then lift up, thinking about length right around your rib cage. Feel your rib cage sliding up back behind you. Keep those legs going and add a rotation. Cross and cross and cross and cross. Cross. Nice and slow, nice and steady. Aim that armpit toward that opposite knee. Get those long legs out there. Reach them to the other side of the room. 4, 3, 2, last one. Pull everything in. Head comes down. Hug your knees into your chest and rock side to side. Move those hands down just a little bit to your shins. Head, neck, and chest lifts up off the mat. Curl that tailbone up. Find that little ball position so your abdominals are engaged right now. And then from here, you're just going to find a small rock. Back and forth, back and forth. Getting a little bigger. Coming up to the top, hold right behind your tailbone. Toes are just over the top of the mat. They're not on there. Hold this ball position. You're gonna rock back, staying off your neck and your head. Come right back up and hold. And take it back and bring it up and hold. And take it back, bring it up and hold. One more time, take it back, bring it all the way up. Hold right there. Feet come onto the mat. And I'm going to have you make your way onto your hands and knees. I'm coming kind of toward the front of my mat, which means I'm sneaking some planks right in right here. As always, listen to your body. Do what works for you. Hands are going to be right underneath your shoulders. Back of your head and neck is lifted to the ceiling. Neck is long. Shoulder blades are going down your back. Belly button's tight to your spine. Spine is tight to your belly button. If at any time you need to drop to your knees, go for it. If at any time you need to take a break, go for it. Right leg is going to go out behind you. Left leg is going to go out behind you. Feel the length in your body and breathe. From here, bring that right knee in towards your nose. Press it right back out. Left knee comes in and press it out. Right knee goes to your left elbow. Take your time, get it there and touch and bring it back. And left to right. And right. Cross. We're going to stay crossing today. And cross. And cross. I feel like I need that twist and that motion of crossing the body. Let's do one more time. Right. One more time. Left. Hold it right there. Pike your hips all the way to the sky. Heels are down. Bend those knees. Tailbone reaches to the sky. Press into the palms of your hand and your fingertips equally. And roll those shoulders out to the side. Feel your neck get a little longer. Roll it forward, back into that plank. From here, separate those feet, at least the width of the mat. Your job is to stay as square in the middle as you possibly can. From here, right arm reaches over your head and bring it down. And left arm reaches and bring it down. I want you to feel your obliques, the sides of your waist, really kick in as you're taking a little walk with your hands. Let's do 4 more. And 3. And 2. One more time. Hold it right there. Pike your hips up to the sky. I still have my feet wide. Take a nice good inhale. And exhale all the air out of your lungs. And inhale. And out through your mouth. Let's round it forward one more time into that plank. My legs are wide. From here, I'm going to take my right hand, pike my hips up, tap that left toe, bring it back into that plank. Pike it up, left toes tap the right toes, left fingers tap the right toes, excuse me, and plank right to left and left to right. One more time each side. And left. Hold it right here. Bring those feet back toward the center, about hip width apart. Pike those hips up one more time. Enjoying this nice stretch. Bend your knees if you need to. Aim that tailbone way up to the sky. And then bend your right knee, straighten your left. And switch. and switch, and switch, and switch. Both heels down, round it forward, back into that plank. We're gonna have one nice, slow, controlled push-up. We're going all the way to the ground, so you can take your time, knowing we're gonna stay here just for a little bit. From here, come onto your elbows. They're gonna be right underneath your shoulders. And I want you to put some energy in those elbows, slightly outward. Lift the top of your head up toward the ceiling. And then belly button pulls into your spine, of course. It doesn't get to take 5 and hang out the front there. I want you to put some energy into your legs so your knees hover off the mat. Flex your feet. I lied. Point your feet. And I want you to kick yourself in the butt with your right foot twice and left foot twice. Kick, kick, and kick, kick, and kick, kick, and kick, kick. Really activating those hamstrings, getting a lift through your upper back and shoulders, getting that beautiful extension. And kick, kick, and kick, kick, and kick, and kick. Let's do one more time right, one more time left. Hold it right there. Come all the way down so your nose is just hovering off the mat. Arms are going to come down by your side. Palms are going to face, be on your thighs, flat on your thighs. From here, I don't want you to pick your head or your chest or anything up, but just pick your shoulders up and reach your arms farther down towards your feet, getting that external rotation in your shoulders. From here, press your hip bone and your pubic bone into the mat and pull your belly button up towards your spine. That's going to protect your lower back. And from here, inhale as you lift your torso up. And exhale, reach your spine long and farther down the mat as you come down. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, take it down. Inhale, lift it up. Hold it here. Lift your shoulders just a little bit more. Reach a little farther down the mat and lower down. Imagine you're getting your head all the way to the other side of the room. Inhale, lift it up. Hold right here. Hover those legs just off the mat. Give me a little tiny flutter kick. Flutter kick, flutter kick, flutter kick. Just like you're an awesome little torpedo. Legs are nice and close together. They're not off to the side. Palms are still flat on your thighs, lifting those shoulders up. Feel that length in your body. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Lower yourself all the way down. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Push yourself up onto your hands and knees. Separate your knees. Toes are going to come together and sit back on your feet for just a little rest. And making your way back up onto your hands and knees. Knees are right underneath you. I'm going to curl your toes under. We're shooting our hips right up to that down dog position again. This is the down dog portion of your day. And from here, lift that right leg up to the ceiling. And I want you to bring that knee right in between your hands. Let that left foot flip over so you're nice and flat. Keep that left hip pressing towards the ground. Walk those hands all the way out for a stretch in that hip, which is always something I feel we need. Just exhale into the stretch. Try not to fight it. Go to your happy place if you need to. Just feel that stretch in that right hip. Walk your hands in. I'm going to have you sit just sit back on that right hip. Your right hand is going to come around. Reach for that left foot, getting that stretch all along your waist and your side. We're not going to stay here too long. We're going to bring that right hand right next to your right glute. Sweep that left arm up, opening across your left side of your body. Bring it right back down, sitting down. Sweep that right arm across. Tap those toes or as close as you can get to it. Bring that hand around. Sweep it up. Find that length all through your body. And coming down. I just feel like this little flow right here is exactly what I need today. I hope you can enjoy it and need it too. One more time, bring it around. And coming all the way up. Feel that length all along that left side. And coming all the way down. I'm going to slowly make my way back up onto my hands and knees. Hands again are right underneath your shoulders. Curl those toes under. We're going to shoot your hips up so that we can do the other side. Lifting that left leg up to the ceiling. And bring that knee right in between your hands. That foot is coming off to the right just a little bit. And this time that right hip is staying pressing down towards the mat. My toe and my knee and the right leg are down towards the mat. And then take your time, if you have it available to you, to come all the way down, reaching those arms over your head. And this feels super yummy in my hips. This might be one of my favorite stretches. Thank you for coming along with me to do it. Remember to breathe. As an added bonus, you get to breathe. Yay. And then walking those hands all the way in, sit back on that hip. This time that left arm is going to come around. Reach for those toes, get as far down that leg as you can. Bring that left arm around. It comes right next to your rear. Sweep that right arm up. Find that length across the front of your body and sit right back down, reaching it across. Find your inner little flow and sweep it up and bring it down and reach around. Reach for those toes and come around. Bring it up. I can't remember how many we did on the other side. We're doing one more. And reach for it. Make it a yummy one. This is the last one. Find that length. Good. And sitting all the way down. From here, I'm going to have you just finagle yourself. So you're sitting back on your mat here. We're going to do a little seal puppy. So sit back behind your tailbone. Your right leg is going to come up, left leg is going to come up. Toes are together and I'm making a little diamond. Right arm sweeps, wraps around the inside and to the out. Left arm comes into the middle, grabs the outside of your ankles. And from here, tap your toes 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Rock back, hold it here with control. 1, 2, 3 for tapping those toes. Bring it up and hold. 1, 2, 3. Take it back, hold. 1, 2, 3, and forward. 1, 2, 3. One last time. 1, 2, 3. Coming all the way forward. 1, 2, 3. Those feet come down. I'm going to turn right on my side to face you and say thank you so much for joining me today. Every day's a good day for Pilates, so I'll see you tomorrow.